We've all thought about leaving our current location and pursuing our aspirations at some point. Your quality of life can be improved by the environment you live in, whether it be for stunning beaches or perfect mountains. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 most expensive places in the world. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. London. London is the ideal location for yet another high cost of living because it serves as the capital and economic hub of an island nation. London is a crucial financial hub, even for much of Europe, much like New York City is. The city attracts wealthy people and rent is unusually pricey. Number 9. Shanghai, China. The largest metropolis and commercial center of the biggest country in the world will undoubtedly attract business. Shanghai is moving up the list of cities with the most billionaires living there, which means more expensive purchases are being made and the city's reputation as an expensive place to live is being cemented. Shanghai's economy is flourishing in a number of sectors, including e-commerce, fashion, and shopping, which contributes to the city's exorbitant costs. Yet, according to a Julius Baer study that looked at high net worth individuals, Shanghai is the most costly city in the world for the wealthy people going there. Number 8. Bern, Switzerland. The de facto Swiss capital is among the 5 largest and most expensive cities in an already pricey nation. Here again, excellent incomes help offset the relatively high cost of various aspects of life like food, insurance, and rent. The city took 5th in Mercer's top 10 in 2022, at the 10th spot in 2021. Number 7. Singapore. Another booming economy with above-average wages that appear to justify high living expenses is Singapore. Some products like food and automobiles are more expensive on the tropical island due to size and location. Given these elements and the nation's typically high cost of living, Mercer ranks Singapore 9th and IA rank it 13th on their rankings of the most expensive cities. Singapore frequently appears on lists of the most expensive cities in the world as housing and rent costs have increased dramatically in recent years. Even HGV apartments in the city, the creative public housing effort that sparked the impressive homeownership rates in the nation, have seen double-digit percentage increases. Several have been going for more than $1 million. Number 6. Tokyo, Japan. In the largest metropolis on Earth, it's difficult to avoid rising prices for everything from lodging and food to travel and lodging. Tokyo may fetch some of the highest rates in the world due to its long history of commercial success, social and political stability, and world-famous attractions. Tokyo was ranked 5th on the ECA list and 10th on Mercer's list of most expensive cities, both of which were declines from the previous year's rankings. Tokyo's ranking as one of the most expensive cities can be complicated, especially since many residents are quick to counter that it's actually more affordable than it appears to be. Number 5. New York City. Because of its booming economy and exorbitant living expenses, New York City has a reputation for having outrageous prices. It comes in 2nd on the ECA list behind Hong Kong and is ranked as the 8th most expensive city in the world by Mercer. No matter where you land in New York City, you will notice a high population density, which makes real estate a valuable investment and a coveted commodity. In almost every city in the world, NYC has the highest rent. Prices of common items are inevitably higher because many of the wealthiest people in the world reside there and frequent the local shops and restaurants. Number 4. Tel Aviv, Israel. One of the world's most vibrant and culturally distinctive cities, Tel Aviv is a treat to visit whether you want to be active or unwind thanks to its location on the Mediterranean. As a result of its people's slightly higher incomes than those of the rest of the nation, about 9%, Israel's commercial capital also provides more for workers. Such workers need all the assistance they can get because the city has risen to the top of numerous lists of the most expensive places due to the rising value of the shekel. A growing affordability issue is highlighted by rising housing and transportation prices. Number 3. Geneva, Switzerland. Living in Geneva requires being as wealthy as the city's chocolate due to its status as a major financial hub and one of the most opulent locations on Earth. In comparison to other nations, Switzerland has some of the highest prices for products like food and clothing, and Geneva is the nation's most expensive city in many categories. Thankfully, Geneva and Zurich also rank among the countries with the highest salaries. Number 2. Zurich, Switzerland. Zurich's high costs may set it apart from the rest of the globe, but by national standards, it doesn't have a particularly high cost of living. Several needs cost approximately 30% more in Switzerland than in its neighbors, making it an expensive country. Many people attribute price increases to the nation's high import expenses as compared to other European countries. The largest and busiest city in Switzerland is also one of the priciest. Number 1. Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong offers an infinite fusion of contemporary attractions and historical treasures, giving it an outstanding experience for tourists from all walks of life, from Causeway Bay to its numerous temples. Although visiting the Pearl of the Orient should be on your bucket list, it probably isn't the ideal place to live if you want to save money. By many standards, Hong Kong is the most expensive city in the world. It should come as no surprise in a densely populated neighborhood where rent consumes more than 50% of the monthly income. Based on its cost of living index, Mercer's 2022 roundup ranked the city as the most expensive location to live, just as it had in 3 of the previous 4 years. Its conclusion was in line with that of ECA International, which ranked Hong Kong as the most costly city. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.